guys. We love it. TMI Tuesday. We love it.
Yes.
So this one, I'm going to kind of hand over to Sarah because we all have different issues, and I don't know much about this one. So
she stares at me like, you do what? You have what?
But then I have weird things too that she doesn't understand. So it goes both ways. So just go for it. What's people been asking you?
From having children, it actually happened after I had my third child. He was almost 10 pounds. He was 9 pounds and 15.9 ounces. I got the 10-pound mark. Anyway, that aside, having big babies results in your body changing drastically. It's just the way it goes. For me, I got hemorrhoids. Nothing like talking about things hanging out of places they just shouldn't be hanging out of. Anyways, so for the most part, they don't bother me. They're internal. I don't feel them. I don't even know they're there. But when I pick up my training or I do any sort of extremely heavy lifting, squats in particular, they make their debut.
There they are. Remember us?
Yes. And so the scary part about it is sometimes they rupture. Sometimes they're just irritating and uncomfortable. And I went on my... I think it was a 7-mile run, 8-mile run, thinking I had to use the bathroom on my run, and instead I wasn't. I was actually bleeding, which can be quite terrifying that's what you find when you stop. So if you are experiencing any sort of bleeding whatsoever from any area that is not normal to be bleeding out of, I do recommend you go to a doctor because you don't
say I watched TMI Tuesday.
No, and Sarah said it was hemorrhoids. Well, that might be the case for me. You might run and use the bathroom afterwards and you have a swipe of blood, not a whole pool like I did. I mean, you don't know what it is. Go get it checked out. I strongly encourage you to do that. And those of you that have those issues, what have you heard from your doctor? What sorts of recommendations have they given you? Is there a better time to run? I do know that a high fiber, low water diet, which is something that I'm working on now, can cause that same issue. It can make hemorrhoids worse. It can actually cause bleeding while you run. So be watching for that too. But I personally would like to know if anybody else is experiencing this specifically when they run. Have you found that it goes away after you've trained for a certain amount of time? Or do you have it all the time, anytime you work out? So it is very, very, very personal. And it's interesting to have people look at me like, yeah, that does not happen to me. It happens to me.
Sorry. It's never happened to me.
And the worst, the most uncomfortable ones are when I squat. When I rack up and I've got my heavy weight on. Because, you're pushing down. You use all that energy to come back up. And you tighten your abs. You push your butt out.
Tooch the boot.
And then you get little friends afterwards that just hang around for a while.
We love TMI Tuesday. I just want to say TMI Tuesday.
I just want to know, do you people have hemorrhoids? Like, you can be pretty and have hemorrhoids. Somebody out there tell me you have hemorrhoids.
Even if you just message it to
That's
her,
all
that
I
would
want to
really
know.
great.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
I just think TMI Tuesday is like the most embarrassing moments for Kelly and Sarah.
Because you will know everything about us.
Because people ask us about their experiences, and then we only have our own.
I want to do one sometime where you and I do not have the issue at all, and we can say
we have
somebody
no
else. Yeah, that never.
Maybe let's just say
that
that
has never
next time.
happened.
No,
we've never been like, oh, we don't have that.
So that should be comforting to those of you messaging us. There's never been a message where we've gone, I don't know what they're talking about.
One of us has had it.
Yep.
So.
It's truth. All right. Keep them coming. Have a great week.